This is the first video installment of my advice column, Who's Your Daddy? I've been doing this for about 3 years on the internet, through my blogs and through some of my user groups. And if you have a question for me that you'd like me to answer, or if you have a dream that you'd like me to interpret, just shoot me an email with daddy or some derivation thereof in the subject line. This first letter comes from Very Serious. Daddy, I had a dream that I don't understand. I hope that you can help me. I was wearing a red nightie, no panties, and I was in a room with two couches facing each other. Each couch had 3 or 4 guys sitting on it. I didn't know any of them, and they were all asleep, dressed in shirts, ties, and dress slacks. Their pants were all unzipped with their man parts hanging out. I straddled one guy facing him, and his dick got hard, and I rode him for a while, and at some point I put a blanket over his lap. I also remember driving around a parking lot, having a hard time finding a space. When I did find a space, I parked and went to an auditorium which was only about half full. I remember freight train cars on tracks outside the auditorium door and seeing the numbers 4 and 5. You know, I wonder why I'm always having weird dreams like this. You think I need professional help, and I'm very serious. Dear Very Serious, although you just may have chalked this up as a weird dream, in actuality, this dream speaks volumes about things going on in your subconscious. As in all dreams, you must first identify the symbols in your dream before you can make sense of it. You had a number of symbols in your dream, and they were as follows: lingerie, couch, strangers who were asleep, dress shirts and pants, penis, sex, blanket, driving, garage, freight train, auditorium, and the numbers 4 and 5. With this little bitty dream, you had a ton of symbolism, a lot more than I've seen in most dreams. So let's get into it. To dream you're wearing lingerie represents your sexual identity, body image, and your self-esteem. You may finally be recognizing and acknowledging an aspect of yourself that was not previously expressed. To see or dream that you're on a couch represents rest, relaxation, laziness, or boredom. It may also mean you need to clear your mind and thoughts. Consider also who is on the couch with you, as the dream may also have sexual connotations. To see a stranger in your dream symbolizes the part of yourself that is repressed and hidden. To dream that you are sleeping denotes peace of mind. Alternatively, it may also mean that you are ignorant and not fully aware of the conditions and circumstances around you. If you are sleeping with a stranger, suggests that you are avoiding some issue or situation that is being symbolized by the stranger. Perhaps you are refusing to recognize a negative aspect of yourself. To see others sleeping is often a reflection of yourself and your own unconscious mind. It is indicative of how you may not be alert or informed about a particular situation. To see or wear pants in your dream suggests that you are questioning your role in some situation. Consider the material and color of the pants for additional interpretation. Alternatively, the dream may be hinting at some sexual matter as well. To dream of a shirt refers to your emotions or some emotional situation. The shirt you wear reveals your attitude and level of consciousness about a particular situation. To see a penis in your dream signifies sexual energy, power, aggression, and fertility. To dream about sex refers to the psychological completion and the integration of contrasting aspects of the self. You need to be more receptive and incorporate aspects of your dream sex partner into your own character. Alternatively, and a more direct interpretation of the dream, may be your libido's way of telling you that it's been too long since you have had sex. It may indicate repressed sexual desires and your needs for physical and emotional love. To see a blanket in your dream symbolizes warmth, love, security, and protection. You may be seeking for some form of shelter from the outside world. Consider also how your dream may be calling attention to a cover-up in some situation or circumstance in your waking life. To dream that you are wrapped in a blanket indicates your fear of the unknown. You may feel some sort or threat of chaos or sense some coldness from those around you. To dream that you are covering or wrapping someone in a blanket suggests your desire to care for that person. To dream that you are driving a vehicle signifies your life's journey and your path in life. This dream is telling you of how you are moving and navigating through life. If you are driving and cannot see the road ahead of you, then it indicates that you do not know where you're headed in life and what you really want to do with yourself. You are lacking direction and goals. If you're driving on a curvy road, then it indicates that you have difficulties in achieving your goals and the changes associated with it. Alternatively, driving a car in your dream is analogous to your sex life and sexual performance. Consider how you are driving and what kind of car you are driving and how it relates to your waking sex life. To dream that you're in a garage signifies a period of inactivity and idleness in your life. You may feel that you have no direction or guidance toward achieving your goals. To see a train in your dream represents conformity. You are going along with what everyone else is doing, or you have a need to do things in orderly and sequential manner. In particular, if you see a freight train, then it refers to the burdens and problems that you are hauling around. Seeing an auditorium is a representation of your total self, all aspects of your psyche. 4 denotes stability, physical limitations, heart labor, and earthly things, as in the 4 corners of the earth. It also stands for materialistic matters. You get things done. 5 represents your persuasiveness, spontaneity, daring, bold nature, action for the 5 action or the 5 human senses. This number may reflect a change in course. It is also the link between heaven and earth. Told you had a lot going on in this little dream. So what does it mean? I wish I could talk to you and get some more details with some of the symbolism in your dream. But basically, the short and thick of it is that you're not crazy, love. You're just horny as fuck. That, and you are going through a sexual transformation. You're a little confused about an aspect of your sexuality. You're aware of what this aspect is, but you have denied it. Although you may control these desires during the day, your subconscious is fighting to let it out. I would advise you to explore these desires to determine for sure if it is something that you want to partake of on the regular. Once you know for sure whether you like these things or not, then the war between your conscious and subconscious mind will be put to rest. The main aspect in your dream that you need to try to remember is the auditorium scene, because that represented your psyche self. You need to try to remember what the people in the crowd were doing. You said the auditorium wasn't totally full, so that basically is a reflection of what you feel that you're missing in your life. So basically that will really nail down as far as what this dream is, as far as what the people in the auditorium were doing, their moods, the expressions on their faces, and what, if anything, was going on the stage. Hope this has been some help to you. Who's your daddy?